Doug Ford took control of the Toronto District School Board and said that they were being mismanaged financially, but is it actually possible that Doug Ford's own policies are the reasons that they can't manage their books? This commenter highlighted this financial report that was released, and it turns out that that actually might be the case, with one of the main issues being excess capital costs in under-enrolled schools. Okay, so what exactly does that mean? When Kathleen Wynne was the premier, she prevented school boards from closing down under-enrolled schools, meaning that if there was a school that was only at like 50 or 60% capacity, the government prevented them from closing down those schools, even though it cost a ton of money to keep them operating. This was to keep voters happy. But pragmatically, we should have been closing down and merging some of those schools. But Doug Ford has been keeping that going, so since 2017, school boards like the TDSB can't close down schools that are costing them a ton of money to operate, even though it makes no sense to operate them. For example, 155 of the 581 schools in the TDSB are operating at a utilization rate below 65%, which is crazy. And there's a projected cost savings of almost $600,000 per year per school if they were to start closing down some of those schools. And when the Liberals were in office, they were giving money to these school boards to help them pay for this expenditure. So if it costs $600,000 to run a school and keep it open, the government was paying for that. Ford cut that funding. But because of Doug Ford's underfunding of education, it's actually forcing school boards to sell surplus property. Yet they still have to keep open the schools that are operating at under capacity. And ultimately, isn't that the most Doug Ford thing to do? Underfund something until it fails, take it over, blame other people for your responsibilities, and then sell off public assets to the private sector. Probably for pennies on the dollar.